If you are thinking about moving to Orlando, watch this first. This is your no fluff locals guide to every pocket of Central Florida to help you figure out which neighborhood is the right fit for your lifestyle. Hello, my name is Jasmin. I am a realtor in Central Florida. I've helped dozens of families move here, and what I found is that most people don't realize that Orlando isn't just theme parks and tourists. It's a patchwork of unique areas, each with their own vibe, price point, and lifestyle. And if you are relocating from out of state or just trying to figure out where you actually belong here in Central Florida, this video is for you. Here is your crash course on the major pockets of Orlando, who they're best for, what it's like to live there, and what kind of homes you can expect to find. Starting off, obviously, in the heart of Orlando is going to be for the city lover who wants all the action, all the activity. Downtown Orlando is primarily townhouses and condos, and they all range from roughly 500 to 700,000. But you're steps away from Lake Eola. There's concerts, art shows, and buzzing restaurants. There's so many things to do there. Downtown Orlando is perfect for young professionals, creatives, or anyone who just wants to be part of all the action. Number 2 is Winter Park. Winter Park holds a special place in my heart because that is where I live. But Winter Park is that neighborhood that it feels like a small town, which I love, especially living in a big city. You have historic brick streets. A lot of the homes are more of a Spanish style or historical style. You have gorgeous lakes and the most stunning, charming downtown area with boutique shops, farmers markets. It's gorgeous. Homes in Winter Park average from around 600 to upwards of $1 million, depending on how close you are to Park Avenue, which is the downtown part of Winter Park, to your schools. But it's also great for anyone that might not want to be fully downtown but still wants to be part of the action. You have Park Avenue. There's so many art festivals, there's fine dining, there's boutique shops. It's perfect for families, empty nesters, or honestly anyone who values aesthetics and a refined, fun lifestyle. And number 3, piggybacking off of Winter Park, is College Park. This is more for the trendy buyer who wants a house with character. So if you love, vintage homes, local coffee shops, and that same kind of small town feeling that Winter Park has, College Park might be for you. Homes range from around 400 to 700,000, mainly depending on how close you are to the main strip with all the restaurants and bars. It's a bit more accessible as far as price point goes than Winter Park, but really just as charming. You can walk to brunch, you can jog around Lake Ivanhoe, and you can enjoy a community that feels more like a small town than like a big city. All right. Now we are moving up a little bit more to Maitland, Longwood, and Winter Springs. These areas are in Seminole County, and they are perfect for families who want good schools, solid homes, and a slower pace without spending $1 billion. You can think peaceful streets, parks everywhere, and homes that range from $450,000 upwards of like $600,000. This is where you put your roots down. It's not flashy, but it's safe, reliable, and it's full of long-term neighbors. Maitland has started to grow the last couple of years. They have now started to kind of become almost the new Winter Park. They have opened up a pretty long strip that's not necessarily walkable, but they have a bunch of restaurants, shops, things to do there. They have a farmer's market there every weekend as well. In Winter Springs, you feel like you're in nature. You're kind of out of Orlando, but you're still a 15-20 minute drive from downtown. Next on the list is Lake Mary. This area is more for the professional who wants convenience and class, or it can be for the empty nesters or snowbirds just wanting to escape but have a very calm, peaceful lifestyle. Lake Mary is clean, it's organized, and it's built for balance and ease of life. You've got top-rated schools, gated communities, gorgeous shopping centers, and even the sunrail for commuters, which is very nice. Homes average from 600,000 to upwards of $1 million, but the whole area feels super upscale without being super showy. It's perfect for working families or professionals who want suburbia, but polished. A little ways down the street from Lake Mary, you have Sanford and Deltona. These areas are more for the first-time home buyer who wants the best bang for their buck. Most areas in Sanford and Deltona, you can find a house for under $350,000, which is pretty much the most affordable you can find in all of Central Florida. Sanford gives you historic downtown energy. They have local boutiques, local restaurants, and a very cool river walk. Deltona will give you the most square footage for the least amount of money while still being fairly close to Orlando. These spots are ideal for buyers who want something affordable and are willing to go a bit north to get it. But the bonus of that is that you're closer to the beach. All right, and next on the list we have Oviedo. This is for the school-obsessed family. Oviedo has the greatest schools from pre-K, elementary, middle, high school, the best of the best in all of Central Florida. And Oviedo's reputation is all about schools, safety, and community. The homes average around $500,000. It's not the cheapest suburb, but you do get top-tier schools. They have gorgeous nature trails and a very tight-knit vibe. Everyone that's in Oviedo loves Oviedo. And they have also recently updated Oviedo on the Park, which is a place, again, lots of shops and restaurants. You can go walk around and hang out. Oviedo's kind of the place where your kids will grow up riding bikes and waving to neighbors. It's perfect for families who want to plant roots and to be involved. Coming up next, we have Wedgefield, Bithlo, and Christmas. These places are for the buyer who wants land and freedom. If you want privacy, space, no HOAs telling you what to do, in these areas you can get a ton of acreage, a very big house, and room for all your toys, whether it's ATVs, boats, even animals, horses, anything. These spots are ideal for buyers who value freedom and space. You won't be able to high-five your neighbors in these spots. Next, we have Lake Nona. Lake Nona is for the modern buyer who wants innovation and amenities. Lake Nona is the future. It was developed only a few years ago, where before Lake Nona was a thing, it was all just farmland. But now it has become a master plan community that focuses on wellness, tech, and lifestyle. Homes start around $600,000 and can go well into the millions in some parts, but you do have a nice mix of townhouses and single-family homes to help make it more affordable. In Lake Nona, you've got the medical city, you have the USTA tennis campus, there's modern designs, an incredibly active community. Lake Nona is perfect for professionals, healthcare workers, and families who want convenience, style, and walkability all in one. And now we are moving over to Belle Isle. Belle Isle is honestly one of Orlando's best kept secrets. It is nestled around the Conway chain of lakes. Many houses that offer true lakefront living where you can take your boat out, you can water ski, you can wakeboard, you can swim. Belle Isle is for the buyer who wants proximity to everything, but not having to be in the hustle and bustle of downtown Orlando. Belle Isle, you are 10 minutes from the airport, 10 minutes from downtown, 15 minutes from Winter Park, 15 minutes from Lake Nona. You are really in the center of everything, and if you're not, there is the highway right there that you're pretty much anywhere in Central Florida in a flash. If you're not on the water in Belle Isle, these homes are around $500,000, but if you are wanting to be on the Conway chain of lakes, the homes go for $1 million plus. If you want a spot that's peaceful, private, but still close to everything, Belle Isle is your spot. All right, and now we are jumping over to Celebration. Celebration is for the Disney dreamer who wants to live somewhere that literally looks like it's out of a movie. Celebration was actually designed by Disney, and it is literally like exactly what you would imagine if Disney were to design a neighborhood. It is colorful homes, clean streets, themed festivals. It's charming, it's polished, it's whimsical, and homes start at around $600,000. And Celebration is for people who want value, beauty, community, and a touch of magic in daily life. My Disney people, I'm looking at you. You guys will love Celebration. And next on the list, we have Dr. Phillips. This is for my bougie people who want luxury and access. If you want a luxury home or a luxury area but don't want to feel too far removed from the city, Dr. Phillips is ideal for you. With homes starting around $800,000, you're near Restaurant Row, there is great schools, a bunch of new restaurants and shops, and everything is in reach. It's affluent, but it's accessible. It's perfect for professionals, entrepreneurs, and families who want high-end living with convenience. And just a couple minutes away is Windermere. This is for, again, my bougie buyers, but more importantly, people who want space, privacy, and status. Windermere is honestly where you go when you know you've made it. It's gated estates, lakefront living, private docks, golf carts to brunch. Windermere is a lifestyle. Homes can start out as around $800,000 but can go upwards of $3 million. But this is where the athletes, CEOs, legacy families build their dream homes. If you want prestige and peace, you will find it in Windermere. And last but not least is Winter Garden. Winter Garden has really grown on me over the years. It is for the younger family who wants charm and community. They just redid the entire downtown Winter Garden and it looks like it's out of a Hallmark movie. They have farmers markets, walkable shops, and again, that small town feel. And the cool thing about Winter Garden is they have a mix of new construction homes, which are a lot more affordable, but also some historic bungalows and houses available. You get real community, real front porches, and space to grow. So, do you see yourself in any of these spots? Each area in Central Florida has its own personality, its own story, and the key to loving where you live is finding a place that actually matches you and your lifestyle. If you're still unsure where you would fit best, click the link in my description and let's chat. I would love to help you narrow it down and make sure you make a confident move. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all the things, and let me know in the comments which Orlando neighborhood are you dreaming about. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon on the next episode.